We fixin' to make this town real smoking.
The situation around Bandai Namco banning mods has took a crazy turn over the past couple of days, and in this video I just want to give you a general overview over everything. Mods has been allowed in Tekken for about like a decade, 15 years, going all the way back to like Tag 2, maybe even farther, but that's just where my knowledge extends to. And overnight within Tekken 8, they started to just clamp down on all type of mods. At first, it was just outfits, but now they're kind of sniping everything. This person here was simply posting images, which was kind of memeing on the fact that they added a battle pass and a shop, and also it was not good, right? A lot of people don't like that it's in the game, but then some people don't like that it's low quality. This person says Tekken 8 Battle Pass if it was actually good, and it was just modded outfits of characters. Bandai Namco saw this, did not like it, and they DMCA'd this person. Another example that a lot of people were latching on to, and I really made a point to emphasize this, is that right now a total of 2 people's YouTube channel is completely gone. This person here and also Umin. But it doesn't stop there for Umin, right? They lost their channel, but as this person says here with this tweet, Bamco hates me. Most of my Tekken 8 mods tweets have been deleted. Bandai Namco took down their YouTube account, gave them 4 strikes, but then on their Twitter, someone at the company is just scrolling through this person's Twitter account and DMCAing everything. You could just see all of the different things that Bandai Namco is having removed. At this point, the conversation was kind of underground. Most creators and pro players weren't even talking about this. It felt like it was only me, IMOP, and Frame Whisper discussing these things. But the conversation has gotten much larger since. One question that people are asking is why don't Bandai Namco try and like ally with mods? Maybe hire the best ones to create outfits and stuff for the battle pass, for the shop, or simply just like allow it to exist like they did for Tekken 7. Say what you will about mods, but mods definitely played a big part in Tekken 7's just like hype. Now all of this stuff has been going on and Harada has not responded to it, but he did respond to a separate situation that involved another content creator, K-Swiss. This person got DMCA'd on accident because the Midnight Siege song was picked up by the algorithm. Harada responds and says, I'll ask the publisher's license section what happened, basically. So they're intentionally ignoring this is what I like to highlight, and also other people are highlighting. At the same time as this is going on, Ed Boon tweeted a video from YouTube where he is being modded onto Scorpion for Mortal Kombat 1. These mods crack me up is the third thing he says, and the fourth thing he says is who made this. He loves it. And this is a stark contrast to Harada. Pretty much every other fighting game allows modding, from Guilty Gear, Smash, to Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter. Tekken is the only one who's going the Nintendo route. Now that enters in a new challenger, Dennis. This person is the owner of TekkenMods.com. Pretty much every mod you've seen was downloaded from that website. This person has been battling Bandai Namco for a very long time, and just recently, 3 days ago at the time of recording, things have been getting very intense. Bandai Namco is now targeting Tekken 7 mods on TekkenMods.com. Why are they targeting Tekken 7 mods? We do not understand at all. Now that leads us to this situation here. Dennis posted this tweet here. Bandai Namco sent a notice of infringement to Tekken mods. This went absolutely viral. Now there was one very important person who was casting doubt on this email, whether or not it's real or fake. We'll talk about that in just a second, but I want to analyze the details of this email itself before we even consider real or fake. So Dennis gets an email from Bandai Namco. We can't see the full email, and it basically says that there's multiple things on this website, and there's a link here that says Reina Devil Form. So they're specifically talking about this thing. But it says there's many things on this website that is infringing on our rights. You're also using logos, images, and you're trying to pretend that you're a official brand or branch of Bandai Namco of Tekken, and we do not authorize that. You need to stop all of that, remove all of that like Tekken 8 logos, Tekken 8 characters, and you need to put it into it. This person, Dennis, responds and basically says that you are saying that we are trying to pretend like we're Bandai Namco and trick players, yet you're only focusing on this one page, this one Devil Reina mod, and not the entirety of our website. It seems like you have some ulterior motives for asking for this. We clearly state On our website, we are not affiliated with Bandai Namco Entertainment at all, and everything is, the property of the respective trademark owners. In quotes, I'll read this part. It says, "Therefore, I deny your implied claims that I intentionally seek to attract internet users by suggesting that Bandai Namco sponsors or endorses my website. Furthermore, the alleged infringing elements are used in context of fan-based content creation, which aims to celebrate and promote the Tekken franchise rather than infringe upon it or compete with it. Regardless, I forwarded your complaint to the author of the mod. The author decided to take the mod down. Acknowledgement of your complaint is not admission of any wrongdoing." Now, this email sent shockwaves, like I said before. On the screen, I'll just put a bunch of responses so you can see what people are saying. If you see someone you recognize and you want to see what they say, pause and read their tweet. But this sent shockwaves. But up until this point, it was just contained within Tekken, no farther. And this is what I like to highlight, is like, yes, we're all very upset about Tekken this, Tekken that, and whatever, right? Some people love the game. I still love the game. I just don't like what's going on around the game, right? But something that I have to highlight is that there's a difference between mainstream, like viral outrage, and just being contained within inside of Tekken. When the news articles start to get written, that's when the larger gaming community start to turn an eye and see what's going on. And just recently, that has happened. This person here, Molly Taylor, feature producer for PC Gamer, took note of all of this chaos that was going on within Tekken, and they made a news article about it. The Tekken subreddit loves this. They were celebrating it so much, and also I am as well, because there's a lot of people who downplay the significance of what's going on. It's more than just mods. It's more than just a shop. This is really like a consumer versus like a greedy corporation type of thing. These battles can really ruin a franchise if you take an example of some of the other ones that went through the same process. EA, Ubisoft, right? There's many others, Blizzard and stuff like that. Now, the journalists for PC Gamer, they start off the headline with Tekken 8 Steam ratings take a dive as fans lament scummy monetization and battle passes. The surprise addition of the cash shop and battle pass has left a sour taste. I was going to dedicate a whole video and just read this one news article because there's a lot of powerful points being made in this. But they talk about how at the start of the game, it did really well. A lot of people loved it. It had a lot of hype. But then slowly as they added all this stuff in and also did not fix the game, things took a turn. They talk about how the surprise of the shop and the battle pass was also very frustrating. They even acknowledge how Bandai Namco purposely withheld it from the interviewers and the journalists to better increase the score. Where's that screenshot? I want to read that one. Here it is. It says, "I've written about my distaste for battle passes on this site before, and I criticized fellow fighting game Street Fighter for implementing a such thing in my review. Even as I was reviewing Tekken 8, no monetization, cash shop, or battle pass plans has been mentioned to me, and their inclusion would have certainly influenced my final review score if they were implemented at launch." And this is so important is because Bandai Namco, they use those review scores to market the game. So it's kind of like deceptive practices. I really suggest you guys read all of these screenshots. I know it's a lot of reading, but it's important to understand what the journalists are saying, what the players are saying, and how Bandai Namco is impacting and also changing the perception of their game. Now, I want to say this thing here at the final end. Romanova was once the community manager for Tekken 7 and also Soul Calibur, and I believe Dragon Ball Z Fighters. They no longer work with the company, but they weighed in on this situation. Now, they did not want to be a part of any YouTube videos. Here's a post here that says that, but I still have to mention it because they bring up a very good point. So I'm sorry for putting you in something you don't want to be in, but your point is oh so excellent. In this tweet here, I won't read all of it for the sake of time, but they basically say that the email that Dennis received may not actually be from a Bandai Namco employee. Yes, they are Bandai Namco. They are doing a lot of crazy stuff, deleted 2 channels, striking stuff on Twitter, doing all of this chaos. But this specific email may not be from them, because from Romanova's experience, this is not how Bandai Namco emails look, and also the way it was worded is off. This is very important information that this person is sharing, and the reason why I feel the need to mention this is because Bandai Namco isn't. You have ex-employees doing what Bandai Namco should and speaking up about the situation. There's a lot of things currently happening, and there probably will be things to continue happening, but I definitely will calm down on the making videos of this, because I feel like I did my job. My job was just to bring awareness to the whole situation, and even though I've been going at this nonstop for 3 weeks, I mean, we finally have mainstream media talking about this, and Bandai Namco considering their actions before they take down another YouTube channel. And that's all that I want, is for them to consider the long-term effects of what they're doing. I understand that Harada may not be the ones who's doing this. There may be a separate legal arm of Bandai Namco who is doing these things without Harada's approval, maybe because they don't need it, but hopefully Bandai Namco as a whole can realize the damage that whoever is doing this is doing to the Tekken brand. So that's all that I wanted to say. That's all that I wanted to do. Sorry for going on this long, multiple week rant about it, but I felt I had to do something, because when multiple people are losing channels and it's blood everywhere on Twitter, I would be wrong to sit idly by and say nothing. So that's it. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, and bye-bye.